We talked yesterday and we said where we were sometimes last year. We are on the precipice, and I explained countries which have been on the precipice and those that have tipped over. Look at Somalia, a failed state today. Look at Sudan, a failed state today. Look at Egypt. There was the Arab Spring. Even Tunisia. Go to Egypt. Military regime in Egypt. So where we were at a stage where Kenya could actually easily tip over and become a failed state. So it was therefore necessary to take emergency measures to ensure that we did not get into the precipice. It was necessary to make compromises in the interest of the country. This is what we did, and we don't regret having taken that the action that we did. We did it in the best interest of Kenya. But I also talked yesterday about good governance that we want to see in our country. The issue of corruption is a cancer in our society. And you cannot really develop the irrespective of all the kind of steps you take unless you actually tame this animal called corruption. And corruption exists almost in every aspect of our life today. People only focus on the corruption in the executive. Yes, corruption is domiciled in executive. It's there. In all other sections of executive, both at the national level and at the county level. This we must deal with. In procurement, in revenue collection, there's a lot of corruption in the executive and in the devolved units of our country. But the corruption also exists in the legislature. In the legislature also there's serious corruption. They make a lot of noise. But you find these members of parliament in committees, they take me into a fat committee just to go and do extortion. That is also corruption. There is sometimes now someone, the heads of these parastatals, threaten them, you must do A, B, C, D, otherwise you're going to do this and that and that. That is also corruption. So in the legislature there's corruption. Even the so-called CDF, national government, they're insisting on controlling it, not for any other reason, but because they're benefiting. Even the field levy fund that they want to control to do construction of roads. Why should they be doing construction of roads when we have got a county government which should be doing construction of roads or schools? Because of corruption. Then there's also corruption in the judiciary. In the judiciary there's also corruption. There are money for judgment. Somebody tells you that if I can bribe a magistrate or a judge, why should I hire a lawyer? They bribe the judges and get the kind of ruling that they require. So even in construction in the judiciary, there is also corruption. So it's there and we need to fight it. In the media, there's also corruption in the media. Under the pretext that they're exposing corruption somewhere themselves, they've been given money. So tender has been awarded corruptly. They've been given money by the losing contractor to try to fight so that the award is cancelled. Media is not exempted from corruption. So we need to fight this corruption in all spheres of our lives in our country. That's when we're going to have a country that can develop. And that most of our efforts are not going to go very far. This is very important. The other thing, when I went to kabiruka kara ka udho piruka ri ango kandege mari